Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that.
Hey, what's up, crew? It's Pops. I'm back with another video. Miss Laura D asked me to do this video of how to fire up the grill. And step one, you put your coals down in an even layer. Then step two, you take your odorless lighter fluid, you wet your coals, and you allow your coals to soak 15 to 20 minutes. That will ensure that your coals will completely burn even and they'll get ash gray. Then you take your fire source, your lighter, match, whatever, and you light your coals up after that, as y'all see that I'm doing here. And once it catch, I add a little lighter fluid and I let that burn. I let the coals burn into that ash gray. Once that ash gray, I shut down the top of my grill and I allow the fire to go out. And once I see clean smoke, what I mean by when I say clean smoke, the smoke has to be clear. You don't want no cloudy smoke. That means that the smoke is not good and you don't want to put your meat on the grill yet. So y'all please pay attention to your smoke when you're firing up a grill. And as you see here, I'm cleaning off the grates of the grill to ensure that, hey, it's nothing old or nothing left over from the last time we grilled. So it's just a quick and easy and simple way to fire up your grill. It's nothing hard for my ladies out there, my mothers, my single ladies. Hey, even if you're married and you want to grill for your husband, I'm giving y'all the blueprint. I'm laying everything out to how y'all do it. It's simple and easy, and I hope this helped y'all. That was the odorless lighter fluid that I was showing y'all, and as y'all see here, that the coals are beginning to turn ash gray. So I shut the top down, and once I seen clear smoke, as y'all see here, then I start putting my meat on. And don't be like me. I put a burger down, I was like, oh God, I forgot to spray the grates with cooking spray. So I went over and I sprayed the grates with Baker's Joy to keep the meat from sticking. So that'll be another helpful tip. If y'all got grates in your grill, make sure that y'all spray it with either butter spray or Spam or Pam, whatever it's called, I don't know, or Baker's Joy, and that'll help ensure that your meat don't stick on the grill. And also, when you're grilling burgers, make sure that you keep a close eye on your grill, because y'all was seeing this video. Hey man, that grease was wrecking your boy. It was wrecking Pops. Like, I mean, it was wrecking me to death. Like, man, that grease kept firing up the grill like fire was going everywhere. But hey, I controlled it and I made it do what it do, and I made it happen for the family. You know, as long as my family enjoyed it, and as long as my family ate good and everything was cooked on point and the burgers was not dried out, that's all that matter, you know. So y'all stay tuned and y'all continue to watch this video. And if you're new over here and you've seen this video, please subscribe to the channel. You know, check out the videos. And if you like what you see, please like the videos, comment on the videos, and make sure once you subscribe, click the bell and set post notifications to all. That way you'll be notified when Pop's doing it all, upload a video. Okay, so also another tip for y'all. Like I said, y'all will see how the grill is firing up, and it's all because of the grease of the burgers. Alright, so keep your fire under control. All you need is a little seasoned water or regular water, and you just dash the water or kind of sprinkle the water. Don't pour it over there because you're going to put your coals out. You don't want to put your coals out. You just want to be able to maintain your heat well and not let it have flare-ups like y'all see here. But you'll also see that I just took a little water and I dashed the water over there, and I also dashed water on the burgers to make sure that the burgers stay juicy. Also, you can close the top of the grill down and that will help put out the fire. But if it don't, use a little water, you know, and that'll solve the problem. And here you see that I'm flipping the burgers. Man, when I tell y'all these burgers was on point and so juicy, like, man, the family loved them. Like, man, all I can say is woo-wee. But hey, I ain't gonna brag on myself. But y'all stay tuned for the rest of this video.
up with your mood swings. What is trouble in your mind? Are you doing this just to test me? I'm bad at handling this type of thing. Why I don't get it, you say it's a man thing. Babe, I wanna be around. I just wanna make your heart sing. But you're not letting me get through to you. If you let your guard down, baby, this is what I'll do. I'll do. Come on, baby. Love you, I will love you, I will love you like a queen. I'm willing to take you to a place you've never been. Love you, I will love you, I will love you like a queen. I would love to take you to a place you've never been. What is trouble in your mind? Baby, why can't you just tell me? I just wanna be your bride. Wanna be. I wanna give our love wings. You're not letting me, get through to you. Yeah. If you let your guard down, baby, this is what I'll do. I'll do. Love you, I will love you, I will love you like a queen. I'm willing to take you to a place you've never been. Love you, I will love you, I will love you like a queen. I would love to take you to a place you've never been before.
So here, this is what I use for the Boston butt. I spray I can't believe it's not butter on the bottom of the foil. And I also use apple juice. You can use brown sugar or whatever you choose to use. And I put the Boston butt on the grill around 9, and around 1 o'clock I took it off, and you see here that I wrapped it, and then I poured the apple juice over it. Then I folded the foil paper back together and I put it back on the grill, and I ended up taking it out the grill after 3 hours. So pretty much the whole process took between 7 to 8 hours to cook this meat on the grill and to ensure that it's tender and it's cooked just right. And I kept the grill around 300 once I took the burgers off to make sure that it didn't cook at a fast pace. So as y'all will see at the end, like, this turned out very juicy and very moist. It had a nice smoke ring and everything to the meat. If you're doing a Boston butt and you're doing it this method, once you wrap it, it's pretty much set it and forget it. As long as you maintain your temperature at an even temp, it'll pretty much steam and cook through. Okay, crew, so I got the meat off the grill. Okay, crew, so y'all initially seen that I put this on the grill. I put it meat side down first, and I let it cook all the way up to the sides. Then I turned the fat side down. And remember, I didn't cut the fat cap off because I wanted to hold the moisture and I wanted the fat to render down. So, like I said, this is a bone-in butt roast. There go the bone right there. It's still hot, y'all. If your bone don't come out like that, I don't want it. Look how tender that is, look. It just pull apart. So yeah. That's pretty clean right there. And it's like super hot, y'all. Woo! Now look at that. Look at the inside. Okay, I'm gonna get all this pulled apart and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, crew. See that smoke green? Like, yep. And it's juicy and moist.
Are you the same? Yeah. Are you the same? Yeah. Yeah. I'm an old school man.
Okay, crew. So
Only wanna fall in love once.
this is our pulled pork.
An old school girl.
This is what it look like, chopped up. You still see it has moisture in it. So what I normally do after I chop this up, I add a little Italian dressing.
Right on. Bonnie and Clyde,
I'm giving y'all my secrets, okay?
you can have whatever you
Then
like.
sweet baby rays.
You and I. We can have the world.
And it's not finely chopped. I did a rough chop on it because I don't want finely chopped meat. When I eat the sandwich, I want to be able to taste the meat and have the texture of the meat that's still with it. But as you can see, it's not chopped up like super fine. It's still, you know, hold its shape and stuff. So,
Honestly, I shouldn't. Caught up in my feelings. Messed up and I'm sprung. Something in your smile that it makes me wanna come over. Can I come over? I wanna come over. Thinking about your ocean. Swimming pool is closed and I'm in the deep end. The waves are washing over. I know I'm not sober. Can I come closer? I wanna come over.
alrighty. So we got the sauce and everything in our pulled pork. And I put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. And here's the lineup of all our food. Right now you see the burgers and the hot dogs. Then we moved right along to the pulled pork. And it was so scrumptious. It was so delicious. It was like melting in your mouth like cotton candy. Alrighty then. And here go the coleslaw that we have. And I hope y'all really enjoy this video. And if you're seeing this, maybe you just skip to the end of the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Like the videos, comment on the video, and make sure that you click the bell and set post notifications to all so you be notified when Pop's doing it all, upload a video. So right here, I'm gonna give y'all a close-up of the pulled pork and that you can see that, hey, the meat was still intact. And man, it was so freaking good. You know, the family loved it. And it got destroyed. That's all I can say. So moving right along, I'm about to show y'all a plate of everything except for the burgers. So we have the coleslaw, the pulled pork sandwich, and the hot dogs. You know your hot dogs gotta have that little burntness on the hot dogs, if I may say burntness. You know, you don't want no hot dogs just looking all tan, you know. You gotta put a little black on that thing. Thank y'all for watching the video. Thank y'all for supporting the crew. And we'll catch y'all in the next video. Pops out. Peace.